Welcome back, legends. In this video, I'm going to talk about using your feet to get to the pitch of the ball against spin, or skipping down the wicket, as some people call it. Now, one of the most important things when you're using your feet to get to the pitch of the ball, in my opinion, is to take a big first step. Okay, the reason we use our feet is that we want to try and get to the pitch. We don't want to let it spin. Okay, we want to either get on the full or the half volley. So to get as far down as we can, I think it's important to take a big first step. And what taking a big first step does is it allows us to then adjust the size of our second step depending on where it's pitched. Okay, we'll get into that in a sec. But for me, I always want to get my foot, my first step, going down the line of off stump. I want it big and I want it going down the line of off stump, okay, or just outside. The reason for that is I can then get across to off stump if it's further outside off, or from there I can straighten up if it's on the stumps or outside leg. Okay, if I go down the line of leg stump, generally it's going to be outside off, and then I've got too much to do with my second step. We want to make the second step as simple as possible, because that's when we're going to have to really be fast and adjust. Okay, so first step is big and down the line of off. Then you've got the choice whether you shuffle your back foot to your front foot or you go behind. Everyone's different and it's a personal preference. Often it'll happen subconsciously without you even realizing. So you've got to work out what's best for you. Okay, I like to go behind, and then the second step adjusts to wherever the ball is. If it's outside off, you go at the ball. If it's straighter, you then straighten up. And if it's a long way from you, you might take a bigger second step and smother it. If it's closer, you might take a shorter second step and really punish it. But by taking a big first step, it gets you closer to the pitch, and then you can adjust. The reason we use, as I've already said, use our feet is to get to the pitch of the ball. You don't want to feel like you have to then smack it. If you're not at the pitch of the ball, all you have to do is just smother it, get something behind it. Even that sends a message to the bowler that you're willing to use your feet. Okay, and you don't want to try and play with a technique that you wouldn't use normally. You don't want to get there and then take a big second step and then try and hit with your weight back. You wouldn't do that normally, or we wouldn't encourage you to do that normally, so we wouldn't encourage you to do that now. You want to still hit with your shape, and you want to be hitting still. So you want to be fast on your feet, and then you want to hit nice and still. Head forward, nice and balanced when you're contacting. You don't want to be falling over. You don't want to be sort of using your feet and then running. You want to be nice and still when you're making contact. So it's a big first step, bang, still. It's a big first step down the line of off, bang, still. Okay, if you're hitting over the top, it's head down, big first step, bang, still. Hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. We'll see you in the next video.